Life in residence is a challenge these days. Whether you're a senior in a retired living community or a student in a boarding school, your access to the outside world has been drastically limited. But the students at BCS and the residents of Grace Village weren't about to let a pandemic stand in their way.
BCS has a long-standing connection with Grace Village, going back under headmaster John Cowens, when we would go up Thursdays for activities and the students would play games with the seniors. My name is Janice Carey and I'm an English language arts teacher here at BCS. The Grace has an amazing recreational department headed by Danica Montgomery. For the last couple of years we've been going up, I think it was every 2 weeks, and doing activities with the seniors. I think the end of the year activity, would have been last year, was making pizzas. And so they went around, what do you want on your pizza? And the students made the pizzas for them and they were cooked in the kitchen there and then shared with them. So it was really fun and the kids loved it.
This club attracts new members every year.
We're not allowed to go outside of campus. I thought this was a perfect opportunity to still volunteer and meet new people and hear different stories.
I enjoy talking to people in general, so it's very nice to do it. And also it gets me to practice my reading. I like reading stories to people.
It also keeps members coming back year after year. This is Emma's 4th year as a Grace Village visitor.
I love just talking with the people and we have a good time together. It's always lots of fun and it's just hard not to come back because I miss them when we're not talking.
Graduating student Anthony has been a member of the Grace Village Visitors since his junior year.
Before COVID, we'd go as a group and we'd kind of just match up with different people each time, but back then it was a specific person. Yeah, I think I got comfortable with that person and it wasn't too hard to talk to them about anything really and just kind of hear what they have to say about their past experiences. And life is definitely stressful to get things started with anybody socially, and being a young teenager, I didn't have the best social skills. At the end of the day, really, it's just a conversation.
A conversation that came to a screeching halt last March, months before anyone was expecting.
A few of the students who were in that program last year wrote letters to them at the end of the year, and they actually read them to the senior citizens there. It was really heartwarming because they sent us a response with how much they liked our letters, and they were asking questions about us, and it was really nice. So I definitely felt sympathy and empathy for them, and it would mean the world to me to be able to have that connection again that I had with the program, with all those people, and to help them out, because it's probably very difficult to live in a home right now.
So when school started up again in the fall, these students and their teacher went about trying to find solutions to the social restrictions in effect.
Obviously this wasn't going to work with COVID. So I contacted Danica and I said, what can we do? Can we do something online? And she said, yes. They have a coordinator who is involved with literacy. So her idea is for the students to read with the seniors. So that's what we've been doing.
The program is a book club with BCS. I provide some short stories and some icebreaker activities. My name is Dara Barton, student coordinator with the intergenerational program at Grace Village. The book club is a jumping off point. It's mostly just a connection.
This connection is something that the students look forward to.
When I announce that we're doing Grace Village visitors again, I have to limit the numbers because the kids all want to do it.
It's sort of about us all together having fun.
With Dara coordinating on the Grace Village side and Janice running things on the BCS side, the system works. The meeting, however, remains at the mercy of its attendees.
I start many groups at a time, so I don't always stay with the students and the residents to know if they even read the stories.
Last week, he started talking about his childhood and how it related to the story, which was really interesting because I got to know him a lot better.
You get a lot of good life advice from the elders, so it's really fun to hear.
Originally we were thinking the sessions would go for 15, maybe 30 minutes. We have to stop the kids talking. They go for 45 minutes.
I was afraid that there might be a lull in the conversation. No one has had that. I've never had to jump in with some conversation starters. I can just hear laughter down the hall from all the rooms. It just makes me so happy.
It's not a bad problem to have. Losing track of time laughing, sharing, and telling stories, and the Grace Village visitors intend on doing just that, at least until carpet bowling and pizza making are options again.
Well, it's times like this when I'm all sick and on my knees, when I look around and I'm lonely now and I'm begging please for you to come back down and tell how I can make it right. I won't do this twice, I won't do this with you again all night. I've come